What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Sir Jorge bringing you week 10 of the Breedjects Battle Royale, better known as the BBR for short. This week we are facing off QSN and his Texas Zygardes. We got ourselves another Texas fight, the second of the season. Looking forward to having yet another match in the dorm. I just recently recorded the UPA, which came out yesterday, the previous week. Since UPA battle. You guys get it. I just recorded it using my hotspot, so we didn't have any connectivity issues. I think it was just the servers themselves that were super laggy, which is really good because I had a hard time. I couldn't connect my long story short, I had to use my hotspot for that battle, and it worked out nice, which I'm very, very appreciative of. Looking at this week, I can't stress this enough. We're pretty much out of playoffs. I'm just going to enjoy these final 3 weeks of the BBR. You know, I really was hoping the system would be differently, but I think just our team composition wasn't the best, and I blame that of us having 2 drafts at once. I think that really messed with me in terms of picking Pokemon, so in the future I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible. So hopefully we can bounce back in Season 4 of the BBR. We'll see. Alright, so with that said, if you guys have been enjoying my content as of recently, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe if you have not already. You know, we've uploaded some unique videos as of late. We had the Hot Sauce video, which did really, really well, so I really appreciate that. We also have like comedy sketches that you guys have also seemed to be appreciative of. So expect more of that kind of content this year. I just can't give dates or whatever because I just need to brainstorm and just think. Anyways, you guys should be seeing teams appear right about now. So, in terms of our team, what we're bringing this week, first and foremost, we have Gamora the Sneasel with her heavy-duty boots and the inner focus ability. Triple Axle, Knockoff, Substitute, and Sword Dance. I really like Sword Dance because Mimikyu is kind of an issue, but if my opponent decides to like bring in Mimikyu against us, like we click Sub turn 1, we click Sword Dance next, and then we can just click Triple Axle and we'll break the Mimikyu's disguise, and then, you know, get some real nice damage of it, because Mimikyu will take damage from the first, won't take damage, but it'll take damage from the disguise being broken, and then it'll take a few more hits. And then Knockout is really nice there. I think Gamora is the first thing on the squad, on both sides of the team, so bearing in these coffers, we should be outspeeding a lot of his team. Next up, we have Pac-Man, the Dust Noir, with the Cassie Berry, the Frisk ability, and Poltergeist, Shadow Sneak, Trick Room, and Memento. We are bringing Trick Room this week, which kind of counteracts Gamora, but I think, you know, we have the Pokemon. We have enough. I like the Pokemon that we're bringing this week, so I feel like, you know, it might work well. But anyways, we have Shadow Sneak just priority. We have Poltergeist because it's really, really good here, and then we have Memento because of I click Trick Room then turn 1, and then on turn 2 I click Memento, or we're knocked out. Then we can go into our La Bruja, which I'll get into in just a second, or somebody else like our Volcanion, depending on what the matchup is, and just start tearing my opponent's team apart. We have max HP, 120 EVs in attack, with the Adamant Nature with 116 EVs in speed. Again, our goal is just to shadow spam, and hopefully it works. Trying to think of anything else here. I wanted to run EQ, but again, these 4 moves just kind of came together, and I like it. Next up, we got Peter Griffin, the Mammal Swine. You know, I started using Peter Griffin. I'm kind of keeping with it, the whole theme of the Griffin family. So who would it be? Stewie Griffin for Swine Up? Actually, that makes sense. Now think about it, like they have the heads. Anyways, we got Peter Griffin, the Mammal Swine, with the Choice Scarf this week and the Thick Fat ability, EQ, Icicle Spear, Iron Head, and Knockoff. We have 228 EVs in speed, 252 in attack, and 20 in defense with the Jolly Nature. With this, we are outspeeding, I think, his fastest Pokemon, which I don't remember on the top of my head. I can quickly look that up, and let me double check. I am recording this. That's very, very lovely. And I'm talking very, very fast. I just wanted to record this before I get into connection with my opponent. So yeah, I think with this investment, we are speeding for sure. The guard jump, regardless, and I think it's sort of like just to like make sure we outpace things like the Buzzwole as well, and the Hitmonchan. Otherwise, Mammoth kind of just tears my opponent apart, you know. A combination of ice and ground type stab is really good. Like the only thing that I can see that can stop us is maybe a bulk up Buzzwole. But other than that, you know, we have response to that. We have Hatterene, we have Volcanion, which can hit on the special side, which also really like slacks. So yeah. Next up, we have La Bruja, I just mentioned her earlier, with the leftovers, and the Magic Bounce ability. We have Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, and Substitute. I really didn't think we needed a Psychic this week. I think that this coverage does tear through my opponent's team. We have max HP, max attack with the, not the timid nature, but rather the quiet nature. And we obviously have no IVs in speed. We're min speed for the Trick Room solely. Again, substitute here is really, really nice to see what my opponent wants to go for. We could always, click substitute, then Trick Room, so we're always guaranteed to get it off. What else? There's nothing too much to say about that. Like, Dazzling Gleam hits the Guard Jump, it hits the Mandibots, it hits the Buzzwole, it hits the Hitmonchan, it hits the Clawitzer, and then, a Shadow Ball hits the Mimikyu, it hits the Bronzong, hits the Flareon, and then Porygon is just Porygon, and I don't think it is too much to us. And our opponent only has brought it once, so I'm not too worried about it, truth be told. But yeah, that is going to be a Labroca this week. Finally bringing her again. I've only brought her once so far, and I feel like we should be bringing her more issues because she's an absolute threat. Next up, following Labroca, we have Flamboyant, the Volcanion with the Life Orb this week. Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, and Flame Charge. We have the Rash nature, which will boost our special attack and lower our special defense. We have 72 EVs in HP, 28 in defense, 252 in special attack, and 156 in speed. With this spread, what essentially happens is when we go +1, we will be outpacing a Garchomp, barring any other Scarfers. And I think once we break the disguise of Mimikyu, I think Flamboyant here can just go ham. Now I think in game they are just flame, because I think it's just the way Volcanion is accessible right now. The water absorb ability is really nice for like the Clawitzer, especially if you're bringing like a focus, to a spec set and he just locked into it. We could always go into Flamboyant, click the Flame Charge turn 1, and then just go for other moves second turn. A combination. So with this sort of spread, I just hit everything. A Flame Charge into a Steam Eruption does knock out 0 HP Garchomp, which is really, really nice. Especially like sort of with this coverage, we do have to be careful about like a potential Ruskin set, which will damage us just a little bit more. But I think this is the play this week, and I think the only thing that might stop us is like very specially defensive Mandibuzz. But I don't think my opponent might bring it because we do have Regieleki, which can just kill it no matter what because it's Regieleki. What else to say about this? One thing I want to mention before we move on to our last Pokemon. Peter Griffin does have Ice Sphere for the Mimikyu, like I said before, just to break the disguise, and yeah. And then finally, our last slot of the pick, I wanted to make sure I brought him at least once. Like I said, there's no way we can make playoffs, so I just want to have fun. I really want to bring Farfetch'd. We picked him up in the free agency at the last week of trades and all that. So we are bringing Sir Leek, the Farfetch'd, with his Grando Leek, and the Defiant ability, Defog, Dual Wing Beat, Body Slap, and Knockoff. I was going to bring like an agility set, but I realized I still want a removal on the team for things like Peter Griffin, Labroca, Flamboyant, because we don't have. So yeah, sorry. So initially it was gonna be agility, Dual Wing Beat, Body Slap, and Knockoff, but with a Dual Wing Beat, we actually have a chance to. With the Leek, we now have a chance to basically crit our opponents every single turn, and with the Wing Beat, we double that chance. So I think it's really cool. I don't think my opponent is expected to ring Farfetch this week, even though Farfetch's attacks are. It does no damage. Like I'm not even gonna lie about it. It does no damage at all. But I'm bringing him because I really wanted to bring Farfetch'd. Anyways, that is a team. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm going to get connected with my opponent, and I'll see you guys at the battle. Peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get connected with our opponent QSN. You can see the 6 I think my opponent brings this week. And truth be told, I think Buzzwole might give us an issue. I honestly also think that Clawitzer might be a threat to us as well. As always, have fun breaking to my opponent. Like a choice picks Clawitzer, it's just scary, but we could answer it like offense, like deep. Like once we know what move he's gonna go for, we can answer it then. There is a signal, so let's see what Pokemon my opponent decides to bring. Okay, so we see a radically different team. So we do see Chomp, Garchomp. We do see the Buzzwole. We see Porygon. We see Mimikyu. Oh, you know what? Pincurchin's a good bring for the Regieleki. That's why I didn't bring it. Pincurchin. And then Leafeon. Interesting, Leafeon. He probably maybe expected like a, I don't know what. Truth be told, he could lead up with Buzzwole. That could be a thing. That could be very scary, actually. I'm gonna lead up with Gamora. Yeah. I'm gonna lead up with Gamora here. Let me quickly update the layout. So we got a lot of Pokemon wrong. First and foremost, Pincurchin, no Zong. I think it's a little easier on me, to be honest. Okay, we're about to get connected. No Clawitzer. Means that's Leafeon. See what my opponent leads off with. And then we see no Mandy, but instead we see Porygon. This is Sunshine, which is going to be this Leafeon. I think we just sub. Truth but told. I'm just going to substitute here. I don't know what my opponent wants to do this first turn. He stays in, I'm sorry, what? He's for Toxic. Ooh, that is brilliant. Okay, I love that. Cool. I'm going for the Swords Dance now. Wow, so he went Toxic turn 1. That is wild. He's gonna switch out. He goes to the Mimikyu. We're gonna be +2 with this triple axle. I don't think Mimikyu appreciates this hit too much. I am recording, cool. Schnitzel. So Mimikyu. Yeah, we are destroying you with the triple axle. The Shadow Sneak doesn't break our thing. So we're going for the triple axle. We're gonna break this guy for a +2. So let's see. I hear like, wow. Sneasel kills Mimikyu. Okay. How does Buzzwole take this hit? You take it pretty well if you're like max defense. Let's see. He has to be Choice Scarf. That could be well be it. Oh, he's not. Okay, cool. Let's see how much it does. I don't think it's gonna be a 2-shot for sure. Let's see what he goes for. If he goes for a Drain Punch, that's fine. He goes for a Drain Punch. Okay. Let's see where he's at, because we did around 60% to him. Oh, that didn't do enough. I just clicked triple axle again. That didn't do enough for him. I love the shiny Buzzwole. A lot of people hate Buzzwole, but I absolutely love him. I think he's a phenomenal design. He's gonna switch out. Nothing once it takes this hit. Like maybe Porygon? The Porygon, yeah. Let's see how much we do to this thing. Oh, you're not... Wow. We got... Wow. Okay, so Porygon. What up? Can we just knock you out with a knockoff? Triple axle, we hit you once. I'm gonna click sub. I don't know what you want to do to me. That was very unfortunate. It's a try attack. Okay. If he isn't max defense, do we knock you out? We could. Let's go for it. Yeah, that triple axle did a lot of damage. Let's see. Was that a crit? Oh my god, it was. It mattered a whole lot. That mattered 100%, I think. Kill Mimikyu. Porygon. Jesus Christ. freaking Sneasel. I don't know what he does here. Does Pincurchin live the hit? He could, if he's max defense, he does live it. Otherwise, he doesn't. Listen to Tooth Wall. Goes back into Buzzwole. Okay. So we know he isn't scarfed whatsoever. Because we outpaced him before. Yep. Okay, cool. I had to like stop and breathe for a second. I was like, are we gonna get a kill? Sneasel's... Dude, Gamora, man, just slaying Thanos right now. Gamora has had enough with my shitty plays. Both were dead is amazing. So let's like bring it to it's huge. Oh, so he brought a luck. I thought. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. I thought Lightning Rod would have been huge for him because that gave him another electric immunity. I guess I just sub here? Yeah. I'm gonna sub to see what you go for. You could go for like a rising voltage, maybe? Yeah, he does, okay. So I think he's an offensive Pickerinchin, to be honest. If we don't kill him, we could always just revenge. And we have legit like Mamoswine just wins here already. Like Sneasel and Peter Griffin just win here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna knock him out. Cool. I think freaking Sneasel just kills Pinkirchin. Wow. Substitute Sword Stance Sneasel worked. Sunshine. He could be Yachi Berry, in all honesty, but it's only gonna work on the first attack and not the second and third. So we just win with Mamoswine here because we're choice scarfed. He gets a quick attack. That's fair. Oh, it's gonna knock me out. He gets a crit. Okay. That's unfortunate. We almost swept with with Gamora. I don't think did that quick attack matter? I didn't matter. Okay. I go for Asco Spear. That is doing 0. I'm sorry, what? Are you max defense? Because really, he's max defense. Holy shit. I'm sorry, what? He's max defense. What? Mamo? What the actual hell? What? I'm gonna go to Sir Leak. He's like max defense Leafeon. Two? Yeah, like... He's a knockoff. Not my Leaf. That's annoying. Yeah, he's like max defense. What the actual hell? This man just said, "You don't scare me." I'm gonna go with the dual Wing Beak. I at least want like Surf Edge to do some work. Yeah. For toxic, okay. Oh, he misses. I'm sorry. What? Let's get it though. We'll go for another dual Wing Beat. Oh, he hangs on barely. You hate to see it. He gets Relief Seed. Okay. Hold up. So I think that quick attack really did matter on Sneasel. Let's see. No, it didn't. Actually, yeah, no, it did. Bro, this defense is actually kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I wish we had Roost instead of Defog. He switches out, he's probably gonna knock us out via Rough-Skin. He gets into Chompers. If he's Rough-Skin, I think that's the best. Oh, and we missed completely. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. The electricity is going to disappear from the battlefield. If he's max defense, yeah, then that could definitely matter 100%. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. Because we would have sent this Gamora there. He's going to go for a crunch. So knock us out. I at least want Sterling to be out in the battlefield. Crit 2. Kills Sneasel. And Gar kills Far. I do think we just go into Peter Griffin again, regardless. Because at a minimum, we should be doing a bunch of damage to him. This is quad effective, Ice School Spear. He could be Choice Scarfed, Chomped. Actually, no, if he was Scarfed, he would have gone into him a long time ago. So stay in. Okay, Mountains should... Kills... Gar. And then... Unless somehow Leafeon, like, reverse sweeps us, I think we have this in the back. Yeah, no, he's too low at... He's too low at that range. Spear should be able to... Gar and Leafeon. Yep. Famous gonna get the final kill. That was a really fast battle. Just showing it just goes to show you, like, sometimes you just get really good with, like, optimizing your plays. We were super close to getting a sweep, and then Leafeon said no. Beat to my opponent, QSN. We're gonna go 3-7 now for the season, I think. But again, playoffs are just long gone by now. I really like the presence, the ice presence of Sneasel and Mamoswine. And truth be told, I really didn't know what my opponent was gonna lead off. So that's why kind of, that's why I led off with Sneasel. I thought it gave me like the best opportunity. Him going for Toxic turn 1 really cost him a whole lot, because we got a free sub and then we got a free Sword Dance. And then he realized that Triple Axel kind of just is busted. So yeah, I might do some funky videos for the last 2 weeks. We'll have to wait and see. I'm still deciding, and if I do, I'm going to let my opponent know ahead of time. Anyways, you guys have a lovely day. Laters. Thank you so much for watching this video of mine. If you guys did enjoy this content, by all means hit that like button down below and subscribe if you have not already. If you guys want to continue watching my content, Sergey himself has picked a video just for you on the left of the screen. Just all you have to do is click it, but YouTube does think you guys will enjoy the video on the right. The choice is yours. Anyways, you guys do know me as Jorge T Great. Make sure you appreciate the word of Olivia-Sama, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.